to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Coming out with it, it's Willingham. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will start this game off with the football. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side?
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Pick up a 5, it'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got an open man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They booted away on fourth down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Texas Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. play to the 29. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Red Raiders! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The sure hands, it's Anthony. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the right. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Puts it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Finds his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little...
Brings it to the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Love the effort, tried to toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He's going for the big play. He's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Got room at the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Arizona in a hurry. Lost to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Finley. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Williams. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 40. Great move. Now he's got room. Oh, look out on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here on 3rd down. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Gets it out quickly. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. Still on his feet at the 45. Running free. That is exactly what you want to do with a football.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They want to throw it. He's got it behind the line. It's Middleton. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Get it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! A great catch and run for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After losing yardage on first down, 2nd and goal from the 10. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now